Those fashion industries, they disclose they work for shaitan. They're literally Satanists. And everything that they put out has an incantation upon it, has a prayer upon it, to reduce the energy of people and to take away the faith of people. And anything that you support, you have a share in that support in that organization. If you support towards good, you take the barakah and the blessings of the good. If you support towards evilness, you take a share of their evilness. That's why shaitan made the disclosure. See how like a $4 billion company comes out and talks about slaughtering people, and all their designers were dressed in blood and red and dead children. And so this is horrific. The designer came back and said, sorry, with fingers crossed. Wasn't sorry. It was to blaspheme Allah. So it's a blasphemy against Allah. And that when the person supports it, what happens? They can't claim ignorance. They can't go to Allah and say, they didn't know. Allah said, we all know, we all has his own social media. As a result, you're a shareholder now of that. That's why shaitan's setting people up. He knows what will get them to be punished, what difficulties will come to them. Take away the barakah and bring all of the difficulties and sickness upon mankind. We pray that Allah inspire us towards the destruction of hypocrisy and the perfection of our love and ishq for Sayyidina Muhammad. And on these holy nights, nothing more beautiful than asking for the support of Ahlul Bayt. That Sayyidina Zainab, a great warrior in the way of truth, of what she witnessed of death and suffering and the suffering of her family and her brothers and sisters, and then the ultimate suffering of witnessing Karbala. And Karbala is the apex of munafiqeen. It wasn't Jewish and Christian people killing Imam Hussein, they were calling us and praying. They waited in the Asr to go pray, they would pray. After the Asr they came to kill Imam Hussein. Her death in Rajab under Surah Munafiqeen is the whole symbol of her existence. Allah kept her soul alive to come back and say what happened. That what these people did is unimaginable. They said they were with us, that they loved Sayyidina Muhammad, and you would not have done that to Prophet's sheep. If you found 2 sheep from Sayyidina Muhammad, no one would have touched them like they touched the 2 grandchildren, or they touched Imam Hussein and all the family members and grandchildren, because it's the symbol of hypocrisy. That the hypocrite may say he's with you, but they were very jealous of Prophet and jealous of what Allah bestowed upon Sayyidina Muhammad, and what was bestowed upon the Holy Family, and even the companions suffered from the hypocrisy of the Muslim nation. So it means the greatest threat in our lives is the threat within. And in this Rajab, the overwhelming bell that being rung is that the munafiqs have moved. They've now started taking their action. They sold the Muslim people, they sold the Muslim lands, and they sold the deen. They are not the caretakers, and they don't safeguard the people nor their religion. And this is the overwhelming danger that moving upon this earth. What we can do, nothing from this physical other than identify it, but fight against the inner munafiq. The inner munafiq that says, no, my love is for Prophet, that Abrahamic accord has nothing to do with Sayyidina Ibrahim. They used this before. When the Jews and Christians were arguing that Sayyidina Ibrahim is from us, Allah said, he's not from any of you, he's Hanif and he's from us. He's pure, and you're impure people trying to attach to his name. It didn't work before, and for those who safeguard the trust, it's not going to work now. Impure and dirty belief has nothing to do with Sayyidina Ibrahim, the father of faith. And this is then our responsibility in life, is to fight the munafiq inside that want to take away the sunnah, want to take away all that's important. It wants to follow the fashion, it wants to eat from their styles, it wants to do from their styles. And they say that the style of Sayyidina Muhammad is old and we can renew it. But the style of Sayyidina Muhammad is from paradise and it never grows old. That everything that Prophet brought for us, our life is try to at our best to adhere to it, to try our best to keep it, for trying our best to revive it in a time which becomes more and more difficult. We pray that Allah give us the madad and support of these amazing souls by remembering Sayyidatina Zainab and the immense proximity that she has to Hazrat Fatima, to Imam Ali, to Imam al-Hasan wa Imam Hussain, to the nearness and love of Sayyidina Muhammad, that by remembering her, having this love for her, praying a Fatiha for her, giving water for her, feeding poor children in her name, all of these acts brings us the immense lights of Rajab that we were not able to achieve. It's enough for her in this holy month, if they call this like the month of milk and honey. And if we think we're going to achieve these blessings only by our own actions, it's not correct. But by loving those whom their stations are immense in reality, by doing these good deeds in their names and the holy companion names, we pray that Allah grant us the immensities of the blessings of Rajab and to dress us from the blessings and the immensity of Rajab and the holy Isra wal Miraj opening on the 26th, the 27th of Rajab inshaAllah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Muhammad Muhammad al-Mustafa wa Basir Surat al-Fatiha.
As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. Inshallah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans: Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.